am at a pretty remarkable place, the confluence of the Saluda, Broad, and Congaree River. And I'm speaking with Susan Boyd, and we are on Boyd Island. Susan, this is a remarkable place.
It is.
Thank you for what you have done to make this accessible to people who love to get out in nature and see such beautiful places.
Would you like to know when this began?
I would.
Well, I had been on a garden trip to Pennsylvania, and they have a river there called the Schuylkill, I think, and we were taking a tour, and we went out in the country, and when we came back down the banks of the river, I realized that it was a walkway, but a very, very rough one.
Ooh.
But there had been bicycles on it and walking trails, and but it would be a tough walk. So I looked at that and I thought, they have 2 rivers, I think, and we have 3, and not one thing has been done to our rivers to make them accessible. And something needed to be done. So I called Mike Dawson of the River Alliance and told him my feeling. And he said, Ms. Boyd, I will call Donnie, my husband, Donald, and tell him what I have. And it was this island. Nothing had been done about getting to this island. So when we first came over, we had to walk through the water, which came up a little above my knees. And so that was the beginning. Well, Donnie was certainly an outdoor man, and so he was thrilled to have something to work on the river. And so from there, we've gotten this far, which is really quite far. The most wonderful people work with this river and keep things going. And I think it's really exciting.
And Susan, one of the things that's so nice is that now, which the River Alliance tries to make rivers accessible to people, we don't have to walk through water.
That's right.
And we have a beautiful walkway, so people with strollers or people who maybe just need a firm footing can come, and you've got exquisitely designed sculptures that are benches. I mean, the whole thing is just remarkable. And we're at one of those special places because we're right on the fall line. So these are unusual places because we're right where the river stops having any white water in it, and it goes calm. And so that's where we find those wonderful spider lilies, Saluda shows spider lilies and all that are here. So it is. And y'all have left most of it completely as it is, just carved out enough to make it accessible.
And that's the way it will stay.
Susan, your husband, who was a very kind man and quite an outdoorsman, was also very successful. And the reason you've been able to make this generous gift to the citizens of South Carolina and visitors is because of the Susan and Darnell Boyd Foundation. And so tell me a little bit about the foundation and what things you enjoy supporting.
Well, we support schools, scholarships, the Sandhill Schools for Dyslexics. We are big supporters of that. We have couples, by the way, I think it's interesting. We have one couple who just moved from Alaska to bring their children down to the Sandhill Schools so they can learn to read and write. And there are many children out there, and the school is lovely. We just gave a 9-room building because they'd outgrown the other parts. And I've asked if I can order a math class because I've never been able to do math. And that's what I tell the children out there. I said, if I had had this school, I would be as smart as all of you.
The arts are important to you as well. And Boyd Plaza at the Columbia Museum of Art, I believe, is
absolutely.
Named for your son, whom you lost, Darnell.
That's right.
And then environmental things, Bob White research, and
all sorts of
it
things.
goes on and on, doesn't it?
Well, he loved to shoot. So the Wateree Gun Club down the Sumter Highway has some very interesting things to shoot at that are not alive, so don't, you know, yeah. And they even have a place for people who have been injured in war or something to shoot. And I'm told they love that. The ones
of course
that
they do.
Need to use it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people hate to give up something that is so important to them because of an injury.
That's right.
And y'all have made it possible for them to continue.
It's for wheelchairs.
Yes, yes.
And so we try to do a lot of different things. And I wish my Donald was here now, but he set this up and George Bailey carries it on and makes sure that it all gets done. So anyway, I have a lot of fun knowing that we're doing a lot of good.
And if I might say, the historic houses.
Oh yeah, the historic houses, yeah. And the gardens there. Keith Mern is the gardener, and he is doing a great job. And we're getting ready now to underlight all the oak trees around that house.
How beautiful.
Because there's no light out there at night.
And I believe you have an interest in the zoo, and that you're going to help them make some improvements here. I
call them the fish tanks, but I think that's not quite good enough. But you know what I'm talking about. And they're tearing up what's there and redoing the whole thing. And the fish tanks are they're more important to children than anything else to have out there.
Well, you are encouraging conservation and appreciation of wildlife and nature.
Right, yeah.
Well, Susan, I want to thank you for joining us here today, and particularly thank your wonderful husband and the memory of your son and all the people who are in-laws and
that's right.
who are working with you to help make these beautiful projects possible.
But we have another son who is a huge help to me, wants to come out here more. He lives in Charleston. And he's also coming up to take me to a party. And that's very important.
A wonderful escort.
So I have fun with him too.
And his name, of course,
is Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Well, I know he enjoys coming here and appreciating this beautiful spot. Thank you, Susan.
Every time I come, it gets really more beautiful.